Hello, this is RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Hey guys, today we are unboxing something I have had my eyes on for a while, and that is the Hudly Heads Up Display for your smartphone. Now this is something that definitely has caught my eye. I've loved the idea of heads-on display, but none of them have really been that good, especially around the $100 price range, and any of those kind of just seem to not do everything I needed to do. However, Hudly is very different. So one thing, it projects your full phone screen in full color. That way it projects it in front of you, directly in front of you. You have this projection right here, so you can actually see everything you need to right in front of you. It's no distraction. You're not mounting your phone at the top as I currently have it. It's directly in front of me, so I can see my navigation right then and there. I love that part. So with that being said, I have it all set up to be able to do this now. And how does it work? Well, it displays your phone and right in front of you, like I said. It works with Android and iPhone, and it works with apps like Google Maps and Waze. So despite whichever one you use, you should be fine. Not sure of Apple Maps, but you know, if you're using Apple Maps, you should switch to one of these two anyway. So basically it's 7 feet in front of you, so it should be pretty big, easy to see. And it has, you know, your miles per hour, your kilometers, depending on where you live, the time, how your trip is, and just a lot of information that you would want right then and there. So I really like that. Now for the back portion. So for this one, you have a couple different things. So you have the projector, you have the combiner, which of course has the display and makes it clear for you. You have the HDMI input, as well as the MHL input. So depending on which phone you have, either Android or iOS is going to be which one you're going to use. So you have that one. You can do it wirelessly with Android too, but it does have an MHL connector. So and I will explain that if you have one of the newer devices, such as the Pixel XL or the Galaxy S8, which one you'll use. So we'll explain that in a second. And an OBD2 cable. This is so it can tell you the information of how your speed is going and how your car is running. All right. So let's take a look. And here it is. So let's open this part. So we got 3 different boxes. And then of course we got the warranty terms, installation instructions, and the manual. Alright, so let's get to this part first. So this is essentially it. So it looks like it goes, I don't know if you mount it at the top. I will obviously read the instructions, but you're either going to mount it on the top. Metal surfaces acts as a heat sink. Please use caution when it's very hot. Got it. Okay. So be careful if you live in sunny California like I do. Apparently this might get a little bit hot, so duly noted. So you have your AV in, your auxiliary out, micro USB to charge, it seems like, and that's the HDMI port. Looks like a mini. Yeah, I think that's mini, not micro. We have there. The cables to connect everything and all your different options. And of course your stickiness that you're going to need to mount them. I also might recommend having some little attachments just to kind of make them clean looking. So you should note that you want to make it look kind of simple and easy. That's going to be where it plugs into the bottom of your car. So yeah, I would get some organizers, probably something like this, just since I have them handy. Something like this to just make sure it looks all nice and neat for cable management. We have here, so this is the actual display where it will be displayed on. Really big actually. If I compare it to actually my phone, it's almost the entire phone screen size. That's really good, and that's obviously a 6.2-inch display, so really nice when it comes to this display. Really bigger than most smartphones. So I will put that back in here just so it stays looking pretty until I set this up. And that's where you're going to get the power from. And this is where you're getting everything. So the HDMI, the USB, and all the different kind of connections. This is where you're going to connect everything to. Now, I did want to point out one thing, and that is, what if you have a micro USB, right? Well, here's the thing you should note with that. So this is an MHL adapter, so it allows you to connect it if you want to, and you can still do it wirelessly if you have a Pixel or a Google device, or you can get one of these kind of adapters. All this is it allows you to have micro to Type C, and this is something I got with my S8, but if you want to connect it directly to it, since the S8 for example does have HDMI support, I can just plug it in right here and then it will connect. So that's just something you should note. Very good and handy. Alright guys, we will check all of this out and mount it and get it ready. I cannot wait to actually test this out. I think it's a lot safer way of driving, and that's what a heads-up display is supposed to be for. It's supposed to make it so that you can just look right in front of you instead of looking off to the left or the right. Alright guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Would you get a device like this? I will leave a link for it in the description down below as well. This has been RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy.